York's been talking about the big, bright, beautiful sound of WABC. Swingin', singin' 77. This pace-setting panorama of pulsating sound. Now, more than ever, you can be part of it. Just go to your nearest record store and ask for a free copy of the 77 Swingin' Sound Survey from WABC. It's new, it's colorful, it looks like a 45 RPM. It shows at a glance the authentic, active, and accurate 18-county area listing of your favorite tunes, the most complete and comprehensive record survey ever made in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut history. You'll get each week the ratings of the WABC Big 7 LPs, the Sure Shot 7 LPs, the WABC Swingin' 70 singles, plus the Soaring 7 singles. The same sound you hear on dynamically different WABC. Pick up your free copy of the 77 Swingin' Sound Survey each week at your favorite record store. And always stay swingin' with the Swingin' 7 on WABC, where something spectacular is always happening.
R-B-Y, Treasure, corned beef hash.
Tastes like homemade.
Yes, I am. Here, there you are. Here I am. Here we go. Yesterday was Friday the 13th, and I see you made it. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. You really look like a million today, a million of them. This is Jack Carney. I'll be here till 7 o'clock tonight, and I hope you'll hang around. Delightful music coming your way. Bobby V first with Rubber Ball.
I'm like a rubber ball, baby, that's all that I am to you. Just a rubber ball, 'cause you think you can be true to. You bounce my heart around. Like a rubber ball, I come bouncing back to you. Rubber ball, I come bouncing back to you. If you could my love, till it's been enough to tear. I just hurt my arms to reach you anywhere. And like a rubber ball, I'll come bouncing back to you. Rubber ball, I'll come bouncing back to you.
Terrible cold, so you'll have to listen to me carefully today. I just can't talk pretty loud and hear the things like all the time, so listen carefully. Hi there, this is Jack Carney with you on 77 Radio WABC. Mrs. D. Lee Conover in Glen Ridge, New Jersey. You lucky you. Mrs. Conover was one of our 5 winners on the dinner out, the evening out with Tony Bennett contest that we had here on WABC. The Winners were first announced yesterday. This is V. Lee Conover from Glen Ridge, New Jersey, and her choice of a companion are going to have a delightful evening with Tony Bennett at the Copacabana, dinner, dancing, anything like that. Give you the contest winners, the other 4 later, but I just wanted to congratulate Ms. Conover right now. 48 degrees at 4 minutes past 3 o'clock on 77 Radio WABC. Increasing cloudiness this afternoon and cloudy tonight and most of tomorrow. Some rain likely at times tonight and tomorrow. A little change in the temperature this afternoon. And tonight, temperatures this afternoon well up in the 40s, low tonight around 40. Right now, our temperature is 48 degrees, the humidity 86% at 4 minutes past 3 o'clock. This is Jack Carney on 77 Radio, WABC, on our 77 Sound Survey this week. The number 2 song was also number 2 last week. It's done by Rosie and the Originals. Number 2 on the 77 Sound Survey, this is Angel Baby. Rosie and the Originals. Dear friend, buy United States savings bonds for your own good and the good of your country. Today's savings bonds are better than ever. They pay 3.75%. WABC urges you to buy new bonds and to keep your old ones.
Here's your opportunity to puzzle the personalities with your radio WABC Tongue Twister.
All right, here we go. This tongue twister from Rita Mohawk of Lilac Lane, Woodbury, Connecticut. Rita, here we go. If I miss it, you're a winner. Marcia marinated innumerable mock chop livers. I'm terribly sorry, Rita. I had to. This is Jack Carney reminding you that you can get in on the fun from 77, the fun aisle. Just send us your tongue twister. Mail it to Tongue Twister, WABC, Box 770, New York City. yourself. What would you like? Hey, you're listening to 77 Radio WABC. Our temperature is 48 degrees. And this is Jack Carney here till 7 o'clock tonight. Let me hear a little more of this. Wow, how cute. Nice being with you this afternoon. I'll be here, I told you, till 7 o'clock tonight, and move along we will with music. The Temptations this time from the 77 Sure Shot LP called 12 plus 3 equals 15 hits, and they are all hits. These are the Temptations with Barbara. Past 3 on 77 Radio WABC in New York. 48 degrees. Our current temperature in Central Park. This is Jack Carney. Don't forget about the Hudson Vitamin Catalog. I don't like to keep bothering you about the Hudson Vitamin Catalog, but you ought to have one. I mean, even if you're not planning on buying vitamins real soon, it'd be nice to have one around the house so that when the time comes to order vitamins, you can look in the Hudson Vitamin Catalog. Go to the store if you want, where you ordinarily buy your vitamins. Take the catalog with you. Check a few prices and look them up in the book. You'll find something amazing. You'll find that buying directly from the Hudson people, you save half and even more. That's right. Save more than half sometimes by buying directly from Hudson. They've been in business for many, many years. Doctors, nurses have been buying vitamins directly from Hudson for over 25 years. There's even a good bet that your family doctor has purchased vitamins from Hudson. And just because you save 50% doesn't mean that you're sacrificing quality at all. That's important. You see, the government rigidly controls the quality of vitamins. The prices are not controlled, but the quality is. You get the same high quality in Hudson vitamins as you get in any other vitamin brand, but you're buying direct and you're saving 50%. Now, there's no obligation if you write or call for that catalog. No one will bother you. Happy to send you the catalog free. Just write to me, Jack Carney, C-A-R-N-E-Y, WABC, New York, 23 New York, or call Murray Hill 77500. But do it now. Get your Hudson Vitamin catalog now. Write to me, Jack Carney, WABC, New York, 23 New York, or call Murray Hill 77500.
In the town, and there a showman sitting down, and plays his tune, as merry as can be. He's always thinking just of me. Fare thee well, for I must go now, mustn't miss his latest show. Now just remember to WABC, New York. Hello, hello, kind friend, hello, yes, hello. You know, we can't resist your show. Yes, you know, we will hang our
sing-along chorus. All the great old songs come back, don't they? You made me love you. I had to get drunk to do it. Anyway, there's a lot of great old songs coming back. This is one. This was a Johnny Cash hit. It comes from our Soaring 7 down. It's done by June Valley. Mrs. Dorothy Bacigalupo lives at 2126 Tybout Avenue in the Bronx. Mrs. Dorothy Bacigalupo is one of our 5 lucky winners on the Tony Bennett contest. She and a guest will enjoy an evening at the Copacabana with our compliments. Spend the evening with Tony Bennett, dance, be a great show, have dinner. That's one of our winners on the Tony Bennett contest. I'll give you all the names a little bit later in the show. But in the meantime, congratulations to Mrs. Bacigalupo. I bet you're real excited.
WABC.
17 minutes past 3, the WABC Weather Watch. Increasing cloudiness this afternoon. Cloudy tonight, most of tomorrow, some rain likely at times tonight and tomorrow. A little change in temperature this afternoon and tonight. Temperatures this afternoon well up in the 40s, the low tonight around 40. Should be a lovely evening. 48 degrees right now. Very poor visibility outside. It's kind of misty, foggy. Humidity 86%. The wind from the southwest at 2 miles per hour. And the barometric pressure 30.01. It is falling ever so slightly. 48 degrees again in Central Park. 18 minutes past 3. Jack Carney with you on 77 Radio WABC. From our 77 Sound Survey, this is the number 30 song this week done by Dion.
I wanna go home where I belong, 'cause now I'm just a lonely teenager. When I was 16, ran away all alone on the stray. What can I do? What can I say? I'm a lonely teenager. Now I'm 17, still alone, wondering if I should go home, or maybe stay
mothers for the WABC Housewives Who's Who.
Mrs. Helene Silvers of 684 Willow Road, Franklin Square, New York. Mrs. Silvers, you're our latest Housewives Who's Who member. Now, what we want you to do is call us within 60 seconds at Susquehanna 75070 for a vial of Channel 77 Parisian perfume. Mrs. Helene Silvers, the number for you to call within 60 seconds is Susquehanna 75070. All housewives can become members. Just send your name and address to Housewives Who's Who, WABC, Box 770, New York City. I'm Jack Carney with you on a Saturday afternoon at 21 minutes past 3 o'clock, 48 degrees the temperature in Central Park. From a 77 Sure Shot LP called 12 plus 3 equals 15 hits, here's one of them. The Chanels are the channels, and that's my desire. On Swingin' Singin' 77 Radio, WABC, serving the capital of the world. 48 degrees the temperature. Winter in New York is cheerful, but children in Europe are shivering and cold, and the same applies in the Far East. They warm their bodies and their hearts any way that they can. You can help by contributing to the Foster Parents Plan. You can write for information to Foster Parents Plan, Box 944, New York 8, New York. From a 77 Sure Shot LP, this is Enoch Light, the Light Brigade, and it's a great day, and I'm Jack Carney with you on 77 Radio WABC. We'll continue musically immediately following the latest first-person news with the Shirelles to sing the #1 song in New York. That's tomorrow.
FM, New York. The temperature, 48 degrees. WABC News Sounds of New York time, 3:25. WABC. First Person News. Or WABC Radio News. Dirk Fredericks reporting. For the second time in 3 days, a Polaris missile had to be destroyed at Cape Canaveral. The missile, shot from a submarine from a depth of 90 feet, was destroyed when it went off course. At Palm Beach, Florida this afternoon, another high post was filled by President-elect Kennedy. The President-elect named Elvis J. Starr, Jr. to be Secretary of the Army. Starr is head of the University of West Virginia. In Manhattan today, the United Nations Security Council gave the Soviets another rebuff. The Security Council turned down the Russian resolution to censure Belgium for allegedly permitting Congolese troops to use the trust territory of Rwanda-Urundi. From the Congo itself today came the demand from Congo President Joseph Kasavubu that the United Nations recall UN Special Representative Rassiswa Dayal. Kasavubu says Dayal is in league with the pro-Lumumba forces, that his attitude has brought the Congo to the brink of civil war. United States citizens and aliens under U.S. jurisdiction were ordered today to get rid of gold and gold securities that are on deposit overseas. Today's presidential order is another move in the U.S. effort to maintain the stability of the U.S. dollar as the cornerstone of international finance. The order also applies to business firms, U.S. business firms in this country and overseas. The Soviets have protested what they call a flagrant violation of international law on the part of the U.S. Navy. An official Russian protest says that on 3 different occasions, U.S. warships tried to stop a Russian tanker in the Caribbean and asked that those responsible be punished. Air, sea, and ground traffic is moving much easier in the WABC area this afternoon, although some fog continues to persist in the area, especially over the water. Air traffic is reported near normal after more than 200 flights had to be canceled or diverted during the forenoon because of the fog. Also in the WABC area, in Manhattan this afternoon, federal mediators gave up trying to reach a solution in the tug and ferryboat crew strike. They'll meet again on Monday. In Havana today, the invasion alert continues to fade, and part of the heavily fortified Malfion Sea Drive was reopened to civilian traffic. Newspapers were playing up Fidel Castro's latest speech. He was rather conciliatory toward the U.S., one of his shortest ever, and attended in person by what is described as the smallest crowd ever to turn out for a speech by the Cuban leader. Funeral arrangements are being made in Santa Monica, California for old-time Broadway musical star Blanche Ring. This Ring died yesterday. She was famous for such hits as I've Got Rings on My Fingers and In the Good Old Summertime. She was 82. 77 sports shorts all set in Boston for tonight's middleweight title bout between champion Paul Pender and Britain's Terry Downs. WABC Weather Watch. Increasing cloudiness this afternoon, cloudy tonight and most of tomorrow with some rain likely at times tonight and tomorrow. Little temperature change this afternoon and tonight. Temperatures this afternoon well up in the 40s. The temperature now, 48 degrees. WABC, big story of the hour. Another straying Polaris missile destroyed. Just heard WABC First Person News. Next news, WABC Bannerline News, 7 minutes before the hour. Now stay tuned to 77 for more of the Jack Carney Show on WABC AM and FM, New York. The brand new sound of the grand new year.
Hi, happy Saturday. That's Jack Carney, 29 minutes past 3 o'clock. Thank you, Mr. Frederick. You're lovely today. Here's our number 1 song. These are the Shirelles. Why do I do it? The number 1 song, the Shirelles, and Will You Love Me Tomorrow?
Tonight you're mine, completely. You give your love completely. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. But will you love me tomorrow? Letters are lasting and the pleasure.
talking about the big, bright, beautiful sound of WABC. Swingin', singin' 77. This pace-setting panorama of pulsating sound. Now, more than ever, you can be part of it. Just go to your nearest record store and ask for a free copy of the 77 Swingin' Sound Survey from WABC. It's new, it's colorful, it looks like a 45 RPM. It shows at a glance the authentic, active and accurate 18-county area listings of your favorite tunes, the most complete and comprehensive record survey ever made in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut history. You'll get each week the ratings of the WABC Big 7 LPs, the Sure Shot 7 LPs, the WABC Swingin' 70 singles, plus the Soaring 7 singles. The same sound you hear on dynamically different WABC. Pick up your free copy of the 77 Swingin' Sound Survey each week at your favorite record store. And always stay swingin' with the Swingin' 7 on WABC, where something spectacular is always happening.
In Red Bank, pick up your 77 Sound Survey at Anderson's on Broad Street.
There's always something happening on WABC. It's the right spot, New York, right spot. Sparkling 77. WABC, the sound of New York.
WABC Central Park temperature is 48 degrees, humidity 86%. I'm Jack Carney, and it's 33 minutes past 3 o'clock. Nice to spend a Saturday with you here on 77 Radio. From the 77 Sound Survey now, the number 7 song this week, sung by the Chimes. This is Once in a While. The Chimes sing.
West Side, all around the town. The WABC Almanac takes you around.
The Bayside Youth Center at 20305 32nd Avenue in Bayside, Long Island is having a teenage dance tonight at 8 o'clock. There will be a 5-piece band, door prizes, contest, refreshments, donation $2 a couple, or single tickets for $1.25. WABC invites church, school, club, and civic organizations to send in announcements of all future activities. Write to Almanac, WABC Box 770, New York City. You're listening to 77 Radio, WABC in New York. This is Jack Carney, WABC, serving New York, the capital of the world. 48 degrees our temperature. I'll be with you till 7 o'clock tonight. Coming up, Miss Etta Jones with a tune from a 77 Sure Shot LP. A 77 Sure Shot LP entitled Don't Go to Strangers. Miss Etta Jones, and yes, sir, that's him. That's my baby. 22 minutes before 4 o'clock.
Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Yes, sir, we've decided. No, sir, we won't hide it. Yes, sir, you're invited now. By the way, when we reach the preacher, I'll sing with feeling. Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Yes, sir, we've decided. No, sir, we won't hide it. Yes, sir, you're invited now. By the way, when we reach the preacher, I'll sing with feeling. Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, don't mean baby. Yes, sir, that's my baby now.
Before 4 on 77 Radio WABC. I'm Jack Carney on a Saturday afternoon. 48 degrees the temperature in Central Park, and the Constitution guarantees us all life, liberty, and a car to pursue happiness in, right? But boy, the cost of driving an automobile these days is just terrible. And you know that. You know what you're paying for depreciation, gas, most important and most expensive, insurance. Now, if I were to tell you about someone who could save you $20, $30, $40, $50 maybe in automobile insurance costs, would you be interested? Yes, sir, you would. And that person, that company, is just as near to you as your telephone. Have you heard of statewide insurance? I believe you have now. Statewide is quite well known. and they save you 20% cash in advance on your automobile liability insurance if you're a careful driver. For example, statewide lowest rate for a full year for an eligible 1A resident of Brooklyn is $138.64. $138.64. That includes coverages required by all New York state laws. Furthermore, installment payments are available for 50-cent service charge per installment. Now, the most important fact of all is that you can't buy better insurance or faster, fairer claim service than statewide. You can get all the facts by just picking up the telephone. There is no obligation. Give them a call and ask. Mate, get your policy first. Check and see the coverage you have and the price you're paying. Then call Bryant 95200 in New York. In Brooklyn, call Cloverdale 89100. Again, if you live in New York, call Bryant 95200. In Brooklyn, call Cloverdale 89100. Once you start with statewide, you'll stick with statewide. Statewide is the careful driver's very best friend.
Hear the sensational swing and seven on WABC with the greatest music all day, all night from each personality. Hear your favorite sound and singers, for you they'll play them all. With the swing and seven on 77, you'll have a ball. You are
Herb Oscar Anderson, Charlie Greer, Beryl Smith, Jack Carney, Chuck Dalloway, Scott Muni, and Bill Owen.
Let's get on with some more good music from each personality.